Hi, my name is Paul Moran with Hardin County Schools. I am the Safety Training Coordinator this year. These are new procedures that we're going to be doing this year with COVID-19, and it pertains to the bus drivers and students that will be riding the buses starting August 24th. The drivers will be wearing a mask. They will have an option to wear the mask, and Ford donated over 1,000 face shields to us, and they may wear those while they drive. That's up to the driver's option. So I'm going to take my mask off since we're 6 feet apart. The driver responsibilities this year changed a little bit due to COVID-19. Before they leave the house, they are to do a self-assessment check, which means they will take their temperature. If their temperature is good, then they can come to work. If it is bad, then they need to call the appropriate people and do that stuff. With the children, masks will be required by all students riding a Hardin County school bus this year. So even at the bus stops, the child should have his mask on, and when the bus driver pulls up to him, the mask will be on, and I'll show you the steps once the driver comes up to the bus stop, and I'll show you the new procedures that the child will have to perform along with the driver. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to act like a student getting on the school bus. The driver came up to the stop, he opened his doors, the driver waved him on in, and the driver will tell the student, grab your hand sanitizer. This is brand new for 2020 with COVID-19. He'll take a squirt and he will clean his hands. He will grab the handrail, and the bus driver will tell the student to go clear to the back and take a seat clear back in the back of the bus. We are going to load from the back to the front on all trips. So that student will sit in seat 23. When the driver gets to his next stop, the next kid will come here and sit in 23. So on and so forth, and we will fill the back up to the front. If a student comes on and they have a brother and sister, it could be 2 to 4 students that are family members. We want them to sit together. So the assigned seats will be given from that point on from the driver. And some drivers will probably tell the student that's going to be your assigned seat 23, because he's the first kid on the bus in the mornings. His assigned seat's going to be 23. That student should know when he gets on the bus, he goes to 23. So when I was explaining in the back, we will load from the back to the front. Normally a school bus can hold 60 children, but with COVID-19, they came out, it's 44 now, will be the maximum on a school bus. If the driver's list does not have 44 kids on it, he can stagger the children and spread seats. So they won't be 2, 2, 2, and 2. At the afternoon runs, at dismissal, or when they get to school and they unload, we will unload from the front to the rear. Just the opposite as loading the bus from the rear to the front. We are going to start unloading from the front to the rear. All students will remain seated so we can control the 6 feet distance if we possibly can, the best we can. And once we get to the school and we're sitting there, the school personnel will advise the bus driver when to unload their children. School staff will then take the student will exit the bus, and they will get their temperature taken at the school. When the bus driver unloads all the kids at the school, his new responsibility will to clean the bus. He will take a sanitizer bottle here that he is given, and he will sanitize the bus. He will hit all high traffic areas in the bus, starting from the back, and work forward. At the end of the morning run, when he parks his bus, he will disinfect the bus. That is a different chemical, and he will spray down all high touch areas, the seat, handrail, the door area, and all that. We'd like the students to make sure that they have a mask at the bus stop prior to them getting on the bus. They have to have a mask before they get on a bus. The driver will have his mask on and his safety precautions ready to go, and hopefully the bus ride goes perfect, no problems. If a parent would have a question or concern about the bus procedures that we're doing, you may contact your school or contact the Hardin County Transportation Department, and we will be happy to help you out in any way we can. In closing, I would like to make sure that we have a great 2020-2021 school year for Hardin County Schools. Transportation Department, all the schools, all the staff in Hardin County want to make sure the children are safe prior to getting picked up, while they're on the bus, and while they're at school, and getting home from school. Let's have a great 2020 school year, and let's go.